Rivers have been flowing before we humans came into existence and before the nations and state boundaries were formed. In the Western Ghats, both the rivers, the west-flowing Mhadei and the east-flowing Malaprabha, originate in Khanapur Taluka, separated by a few kilometers. These rivers originate in the forest, and they are the lifelines of the forests of the Mhadei and Bhimgarh wildlife sanctuaries. This biodiverse forest of 700 square kilometers is responsible for heavy rainfall, and therefore this region is called the Cherrapunji of the south. Because of these very large wildlife sanctuaries, there is heavy rainfall in the region, which makes the rivers flow, making Goa and North Karnataka green and prosperous. Goa is endowed with coconut, cashew, mango and many varieties of trees and fields of rice. Fishing and tourism are also booming in Goa. The North Karnataka region is also prosperous because of the east-flowing Malaprabha river. There are a lot of sugar factories and sugarcane fields. There are more and more sugar factories and sugarcane fields emerging, and therefore there is an increase in the need for more and more water, as the sugarcane crop requires more water. The setting up of new industries and monoculture plantations has resulted in a lot of deforestation too. This has made the Malaprabha river a water deficit river. To cater to the increase in demand for more and more water, the Karnataka government is constructing 3 dams on the Mhadei river to divert the water to Hubli and Dharwad, 100 kilometers away. This will completely stop the flow of water to this entire forest region, and this will affect 700 square kilometers of rich biodiverse forests. In Goa, the rapidly flowing Mhadei river stops the salt water from entering inland. If the flow of the waters of the Mhadei river is reduced, the salty seawater will ingress inland into Goa, turning the groundwater unsuitable for drinking or agriculture, creating a massive water crisis in Goa. Think about a forest without the flowing of a river. The forest and its wildlife will struggle to exist. Eventually, there will be huge reduction in rainfall in the entire Goa and North Karnataka region. Initially, the forest will begin to dry and there will be wildfires in the summer season, which will be catastrophic. Recently, we saw the destruction caused by wildfires in Los Angeles. When a river flows into the sea, it carries a lot of organic matter from the forest to the sea, and this acts as a nutrient to the marine life in the sea. This organic forest waste further creates marine flora and fauna, which in turn creates marine life. The whole marine ecosystem comes into existence, which is why Goa gets a huge catch of fish. The Mhadei diversion will adversely affect the fishing industry in Goa. Finally, there will be desertification of the Goa and North Karnataka region, which will increase the temperature drastically. Goa will no longer be a paradise, and eventually this will affect tourism, farming and fishing. Because of global warming, the sea levels are already rising and Goa will be facing the ingress of seawater inland. This, coupled with the stoppage of the Mhadei river and the reduction in rainfall due to damage of the forests, will create a disastrous situation for Goa. Now is the time to stand up and say no to the Mhadei diversion to save Goa.